Chili dog. Hey guys, what's up? It's Step Clear 90 here, and we're back for the NR2003 ShopRite series. After nearly a month, I took a break after the beginning of 2025. As you can see, I only have one video uploaded this year. The Brandon Stokely trailer. Stay tuned for that. Yeah, it's been almost a month since I've done any NR stuff. Last race was Martinsville. We're going to Atlanta for the Georgia 500, where Eric Drew can not pretty logically clinched this championship. He has a 358-point lead. If he gets one more top 10, he breaks the top 10 record. He's got he's got a huge lead. Jimmy Reed's the highest without a win in the standings right now. Congrats on Aaron Abel, by the way, to get his first win in over 100 in his 103rd career start. And here's everybody else. Flint Byron is the lowest in the standings with a victory. Jim Sales is at 150 laps, and he's 30th in points. And, yep, there's that. Let's get right into it. 65 laps. Chaos is about to ensue. This is actually my second time doing this race. The first time I did it, the first time I did this race, the game crashed like 3 laps in, so not a good sign. Looks like Mike Smith's going to make it in. Vernon Davis misses out. The 22 of Noguera misses out. Nigel Carson's here on one of his part-time races. And, yeah, I don't really know. Skylar Taylor made it in. Don't see that 29 in often. The poll's going to go to Jimmy Reed over Eric Drew and Christopher Abel. Okay. Jeffrey Chev gets last. But remember, if you guys have been following this series for any point in time, you know that this is one of the most dangerous tracks on the schedule. Doesn't matter where you start, first or 41st. You're not safe. You'll die. Just look at the Pfizer 280 in the Whole Food Series that happened this season. Peter Sens got the pole and was turned off lap 2 on the opening lap and killed like the entire field. And the last race this year had only 3 cars finish. Green flag is out for Jimmy Reed. Christopher Abel got a really good start all over the back bumper of that 48. Ooh, he might get into him here. He's all over the back bumper. Reed slides up the track. They make contact. Reed's gonna save it. Continues to block Chris. Somebody got dumped. It's Cameron Regal and somebody else. Vega gets turned. He saves it. They're 4 wide. I don't know. I think the caution is out. No, it's not. They're still green. Who died? Cameron Regal and Noel. I'll check that out in a moment because they're about to wreck. Teammates Asher Byron and Jet Meme around in front of the field. Somehow they don't get clobbered. The EDI car is getting wrecked as the caution comes out. The EDI car is going to come off the track. Smart move by those two. And it looks like Christopher Abel will win back at the caution. What a chaotic first 2 laps that was. Looks like Harris Wales has some damage. So we'll check out. That's a lot of stuff that just happened in 1 lap, bro. Holy frick. Alright. Cameron Regal and Noel. Looks like Asher Byron gets into the 40 car. And Noel got into Reese Brown there, and that's what caused them to spin out. And then up here, they somehow managed to survive. And then, of course, as you can see here, Asher Byron in the 6 cars in the middle of a 4 wide and gets caught up in a jam with his teammate Jet Meme. And they just pinched somehow. I don't know how they didn't get clobbered right here. All Meme did was brush off Kenny Rack. And looks like Wales got dumped by Sales there. And nowhere to go for the 2 car of Fred as he got spun around and got hit hard by Jeffrey Chev. And he's in a very dangerous position. Or he was, I guess. Let's just check out what happened to that 2 car. Here, he just like slowed up a little bit, and then Lenny Carson went up into the wall, and then Wales got turned by Sales. That's what happened. And then, of course, we got to check out what happened to the EDI cars of Flint Byron and Pep Drew. 2 of the 3 cars, at least. The other one's in like 3rd or something, Eric. Alright, looks like Harry Oddball gets into Flint Byron here, and he just pulls a Shane Meal Richmond 2003 and kills his teammate. Alright, so I'm assuming they just pit. Yes, they did. And looks like off pit road, the leader is a couple cars on different strategies. It looks like the leader off pit road is Christopher Abel. So he leads. Cousin Aaron behind him looking to win back-to-back races, imagine. JoJo's third. Eric Drew Chicagoland moments right now. Is fourth. Tom Sloan fifth. Zena Smith, Kelvin, Beverly, and Meteor round out the rest of the top 10. Alright. Green flag is out. After all that, only Fred, Pep Drew, and Chev call it quits. Wow. Eric has the fastest lap by 2/10. In that race at Atlanta earlier in the year, only 3 cars finished. Jerry Smith won the race, Eric Drew was second, and Ricardo Vega in that 23 finished third. I thought someone got sent off the track there. Oh, Reese Brown got pushed up to the high groove by Jimmy Reed. He's going to get the run off the corner. Nearly gets into Ricardo Vega in the 23. As we've had a green flag lap at Atlanta. Aaron Abel's looking for the lead on Cousin Chris, the defending series champion. Slides up a bit. That's going to allow BPG to get to the inside. Zhang Zena and teammate Jerry Smith. Sloan pushing the 24 up the track. They're making contact for the lead. Zena's going to take it, looking like Dover as Sloan's going to take second. Oh, Carson! Mike Smith gets turned by Josh Turner in front of Byron. Hard hit as the caution comes out again. Kenny Rack, Dario Sanchez, nowhere to go. As those cars are destroyed, Wales going slow. As they race back to the line. Zena's still holding the lead. Tom Sloan trying to close in, but it looks like he's going to just have to settle for second. And that is indeed what is going to happen. Zena wins back at the line. Jet Meme looks like he pit or something. Check out what happened to that 01 car of Mike Smith. He hasn't made that many races. I think this is the 15th one he's made. And it looks like here he tries to go to the inside of James Carson and slides down into the 42 of Josh Turner after hooking him. And Byron just nowhere to go. Wrong place, wrong time. Noel, Kenny Rack, and Dario Sanchez all got a bit of damage from that. And Byron is going to be out. Not going to win this race for the second time. He won this race in 2003. Not going to win this. He's won at this track twice in his career. He won this race in 2003, the first Atlanta race in 2004. His 2 other wins came at Charlotte and Sonoma. So as they come into pit road, let's see what happens. Somebody stayed out. And that is Jet Meme in the 17. Somebody else there too. It's a white car. Can't really tell who that is. It looks like Cameron Regal. And indeed it is Cameron Regal. Tom Sloan came out fast. Holy crap. Eric lost tons of positions. Noel tried to fix some damage. And that's going to be it because Byron's getting towed as well as Mike Smith. Alright. Sloan and Jerry Smith 1-2. Because I think the 17 and the 40 are indeed a lap down. Going green on lap number 14 with 2 lap cars. I think the 17 is off the pace. I don't know about the 40 though. As lap 13 is going to come underway, these are the cars that are out of the race, and the fastest lap is Jimmy Reed in the 48. He is running right now in 15. The green flag comes back out at Atlanta. Looks like both of those cars on pace. Adam Beverly's already going to the bottom. Gonna probably push those two, try to get around the 2 leaders, but Sloan and Smith. It's like tandem drafting, bro, in Atlanta of all places. Look at this. Beverly got loose. Slid up the track. Reese Brown going for third. Trying to close in on his teammate. I don't know if somebody wrecked. I heard some wrecking sounds. No caution, though. They're still racing hard as they're 4 wide. Art, Abel, Grogu, and Xena. 4 wide at the line. They make contact. Grogu pinches it. Xena, they're all spinning around. There goes the 14. Saves the car, but no caution. No caution. Harry Oddball off the track right now. Under the apron. And that put a big gap between that first and second pack. Sloan continues to hold the lead. Meme and Regal trying to get their laps back, as Aaron Abel does not look like he's going to be winning 2 straight races. Skylar Taylor looking to the inside of Josh Turner. They make contact. The 42. And there goes the 29. They're all up in the wall. Lenny Carson, Ricardo Vega, and Kelvin Bronze in front of the field. They don't get hit by anybody somehow, as I believe the caution is out. And Meme... Is the caution out? The caution is indeed out. Jet Meme was barely able to get his lap back. That was wild. Look at that. He barely got his lap back, too. That's insane. Good for him, because he's on pace. Regal's going to stay on the inside lane. Take a look at that 42 car real quick. Or the 29, actually. The 42, I think, saved it here. Gets into Turner. Turner just gets back. Somehow doesn't tag James Carson there. And then just around those 4 or 5 cars go. Nowhere to go for any of those guys. Grogu nearly killed somebody there. Anyway, it looks like more cars coming to pit. James Meteor stays out, as well as Rob Rohde. So those guys will be 1-2 and Regal on the bottom. I think the most cautions we've ever had at Atlanta is 4. I think that was our 3rd. What strategies now? Art's going to come out first. Jerry Smith, Reese Brown, Sergi Thompson, that's Brown's teammate, Reed, Sloan, Drew, Anderson, Turner, and Abel, and then the rest of them. Who is that? Did Xena stay out? Where did you... I don't know. Xena stayed out or something. Maybe he pit before the caution came out. Or it looks like he's a lap down. Yeah, something must have happened to him. Look, he pit right before the caution came out. So that's gonna screw him up a little bit. Looks like Meteor's gonna pit after all. Regal as well. So Rohde looks like he's about to inherit the lead. Oh no, Meteor's gonna stay out. He opted out. Okay. James Meteor gonna be the leader. He's been outshone this year by teammate Jimmy Reed. Reed, as you saw before, he's in the top 5 in points. Meteor's sitting right now outside the top 25 in points with only 1 top 5 and 5 top 10s. Could he turn it around today as he leads us to the green flag? Oh, Jerry Smith and Reese Brown all the way to the bottom. They're pushing. Smith wants to get around his teammate badly, and that's exactly what he's going to do. Meteor's stuck in the middle. Art and Rohde try to work the high lane. Thompson slides up. He gets turned by Reed. Into the wall goes the 21. He's going to slide up the track. Is he going to... No, he's not going to merge. He's going to just hope something happens. He's going to keep going. Wow. TSR, normally the aggressive team, is going to take the conservative route, as Reed is now shuffled out of the order. So I guess some karma for the 48. As the leader is now Reese Brown. He's taking the lead away from Jerry Smith. 32 cars still in the race. That's a lot. Way too many, if you ask me. TSR right now about to run 1-2 if Sloan can get around the 97 and the 24. Here's the other guy, of course, is back here in 30th or whatnot. They're still running. Drew trying to hold steady in the middle lane. There's a caution out on track. Again. Reese Brown is scooting away with the lead right now, but as they race back to the line, this is looking like Charlotte. Tom Sloan Racing going to be 1-2 with Reese Brown and Tom Sloan. Art's going to steal third at the line. Rhodey almost stole that fourth. Jim Sales and Ricardo Vega look to be the ones in this accident as their cars are absolutely destroyed. 4 wide, Dario Sanchez, Jet Meme, and WBR into the wall they go. Vega nowhere to go. And Thompson got a piece of that too. It's a shame for the 21 looking for that big break, but just couldn't get through the big break. Unless he fixes the car. Rutherford, the defending winner of this race, with some damage. More pit. They're pitting every time. All right, let's see who comes out first here. All right. Sloan's already out of the stall. He's going to beat Reese Brown. And Tom Sloan will win off with Jerry Smith and Adam Beverly behind him. Brown falls back to, I believe, 6th. There goes the rest of them. James Carson, I don't know if he beat the 67 there. I mean, the 97. Goes the rest of them. And last off looks to be Aaron Abel is going to be the last one off. Will he beat Noel? It looks like he will not. Those two are battling for the Lead Wave Award. I think Noel has 9 poles and Abel has 7. Aaron Abel is the all-time leader in poles. I think he has 23 or 24. I don't remember. I think it's 23. He also has the record for most poles in a single season. He scored 11 in 2003, then 9 in 2004, and right now he has 7. Noel, if he can get a few more poles, might break Aaron's record of 11. Looks like Rutherford and Sanchez come in. They are going to fix some damage, and they're going to already be done, so don't worry about that. Yeah, Thompson's out of the race, so that's a shame. He just won at Charlotte a few races ago, so inconsistency striking that 21 this year for that sophomore season of his. Anyway, Regal and Zeta a lap down, 29 total cars racing, 27 on the lead lap as the green flag comes back underway for Tom Sloan. Lap number 29, or 28, sorry. Christopher Abel going to the bottom, trying to work with Zeta and Regal, but Sloan's going to clear the 0. Smith and Beverly stuck on the high side by themselves. What the heck was that jiggle? Zena gonna get forced in the middle. Christopher Abel going with Regal. Beverly stuck on the high side as well as Reese Brown. Nearly 4 wide right there. Art's gonna try to force it in. He pushes it 4 wide. Drew Anderson. They somehow keep going. Watch out for turn number 1. There goes Regal in front of Eric Drew and around they go. Reese Brown turned by James Carson. And they're all wrecking as the caution comes out again. This is insane. And looks like Jerry Smith gonna get around Tom Sloan to take the lead as well as Christopher Abel to win back at the caution. Most cautions in an Atlanta race thus far. I believe that's number 5. But, and still there are plenty of cars remaining, but looks like here Anderson gets into Regal and then around they went. And Drew was lucky to just barely get out of that right there. Art nowhere to go, and then Carson gets into the 77 there. Meteor does not know where to go. And yeah, around they all went. Somehow that didn't take out, I thought that was going to take out the whole pack. But that only took out a few cars. All right, now is when we see strategy, huh? At the halfway point? At the halfway point, huh? A lot of cars stay out and some come in. Drew, Anderson, well, I guess because they both just got damaged. Grogu, Aiden Johnson in the 11 car, Rutherford, Art, Beverly, Meteor, and Brown. I think everyone but Aiden and actually no, everyone in this group has damage. The 97 has the least amount. What the heck? Did the one just tag the 8 there? Did the one just tag Art? Yeah, he did. What was that? That was like some like Robbie Gordon type stuff. All right, Drew comes out way ahead of the pack. Grogu Anderson. It looks like Reese Brown next. Just got rid of the bumper. There goes Aiden. Rutherford, Art, and Meteor's the last one in the stall. There goes the 41 car. As Jerry Smith will lead us to the green flag once again. Looks like Adam Beverly is done for the day in that one car. Going green on lap number 34. Still 27 cars remaining. Like, that's a lot. Like, at this point, I would think there'd be like 9. Honestly, like 9 to 15 cars is what I thought. But 27 is wild. And like, that was our 5th caution. Zena's still trying to get his lap back. Will his teammate be generous enough to give it to him, as Jerry Smith will lead us to the green flag once again here at Atlanta? Smith is not giving an inch. Looked like the zero is going to... he's slower. And Chris sends it all the way to the bottom. Going to try to take second from Sloan as well. The Sloan clears the zero. Rhodey coming up as well. Smith holding the lead. James Carson moving up through the top 10. Zena holding up Monroe and Reed. Ooh. Look, a paper filer right there. That was close. Turner almost got into the 48. The 24 is going to lead that lap. The 4 is fighting on the outside, trying to get around Rhodey, but it's not working. See if he gets the run here. No, he's not. He's going to have to just file back in line. Hopefully the 99 don't pass him. Oh, Chris looking at the 24. Smith trying to sweep Atlanta in 2005, looking for win number 5 on the season. Chris looking for number 2 in a horrible championship hangover. Here comes Rhodey, going to try to spoil the party. Rhodey sends it in deep below the apron to try to take the lead. 3 wide. Drive and Sloan trying to come in as well. That 4 is just getting shuffled. Dean is getting shuffled through that pack like a deck of cards. And the 24 goes under the 18. Drive up to 4th. Eric Drew's moving up the field. Where's the 0 at? Oh, Brown nearly got turned by... Sanchez nearly got turned by Brown there. That could have been something right there. Look at that. File back in line, though. Where's the 0 at? Did he pit? Where is that Zena at? I can't find Zena. Is he at? Oh, there he is. All right. Smith has taken back the lead. Jerry Drive has moved up to 2nd with Jimmy Reed. Oh, they spin! Hard hit into the wall. Goes to 99, and he's flipping. That was a hard hit. Carson's flipping. And somebody else, I forgot. I don't even know what's happening. Weeks was flipping around. That was so, like, that was so... I did not think... That caught me so off guard that I just reacted I got so scared. And Eric Drew has severe damage to that 97 Ford, and he's going to be out of the race. Zena's going to be done. This is a big one here, if I've ever seen it. And this is Jet Meme's chance to pounce and gain some points. He's inside the top 5 to gain a good chunk, at least, to try to not let the 97 clinch. And we will know now, Eric Drew is not clinching the championship today. What a crash. Wow, dude. Jimmy Reed. No, not Jimmy Reed, sorry. The 18, Christopher Abel into Rhodey, down into Drive, and Sloan was able to get through that like a pro. I'm going to check out that onboard, and look at this. Weeks is spinning like a Beyblade. Carson spinning like a Beyblade. The 99 was just... Oh my goodness. That was bad. 6th caution of the day coming out at Atlanta. Who would have thought? This is the craziest race at Atlanta ever. Alright, let's check out what happened to James Carson here in that 67. Actually, let's look at the 97, because he got some bad damage. Eric Drew running inside the top 10 here. Wow. Nowhere to go. Hits Weeds, and then 3 cars, and Anderson got a huge hit on the Christopher Abel right there. Somebody got turned up here, JoJo and Xena, so we'll check that out. Got a lot of things to check out. Hopefully we can get in before the freaking green flag. Alright, what happened to the 10 car here? Craziness is happening. Goes through the outside. Passes Weeks. Gets around Drew. He hooks the wall. He got stuck on the wall. And oh, Xena just slid up in his lane. The heck happened there? Oh, he made contact with Meme. I guess Meme was so distracted that, oh my goodness, Eric Drew's out of the race? And then just got into the 0 there. And that 10 car got pretty destroyed. Oh my goodness, let's check out Christopher Abel now on that 18 car. That was a wild wreck, dude. That still was, blew my mind right there. Into Rhodey, and Rhodey was able to get out of that. Good job there. I think Reed as well. And the 18, watch this huge hit by Anderson. Boom. And that was some wild stuff, bro. Let's go on board with Winford Bradford Rutherford in the 32 car. He was running 26th. Everyone's spinning like a top. Reese Brown, nowhere to go. Yeah, Brown got pretty bad damage as well. Just a few more camera angles. What the heck? Okay. Check out Reese Brown in that 77 car. He was running 19. Remember, he was just involved in that wreck earlier. I think this was the 6th caution. See what happens here. He just nowhere to go. Wow, he almost made it through that and then barely hits Weeks and around they went. And one more view. We're going to check out Tom Sloan in that amazing way. He barely threaded the needle to avoid that wreck. Like, that was bad. I don't know how he was able to do that. And look, the very car behind him turned into a Beyblade right after. Him, Rhodey, and Reed somehow managed to come out of this unscathed. And look, Weeks just turns into a Beyblade right there, and he just spins around. Drive and Carson all flipping around. Alright, last camera angle. Sucks for James Carson. A possible top 10 run going to end in destruction and a lot of damage. And money spending, I guess, to freaking fix the car and build new ones. There goes the 99. Yeah, what the heck? Well, that was kind of weird. That was kind of a weird flip right there. And look, we actually caught them on the green flag lap. That is wild. All right. Now, this is the amount of cars I thought was going to be in the race like 10 laps ago. We have 12 left. 12. Drew's going to be classified only 16. So it's going to be harder for Meme. If Meme didn't get knocked out already. Nah, he's good. He's up in 4th. All right. Jerry Smith. Going to lead us back to the green flag. Green flag is back out at Atlanta. Sloan got a nice jump. He's going to try to go to the outside of Meme. That 4 has been trying to get the outside to work all day, but just hasn't worked that well. Aiden Johnson way slower. Starting 3rd, and it looks like he already has damage from a prior wreck, so he's just going to drop off. Smith holding the lead over Rhodey. Rhodey going to try to take the lead. Meme. Sloan's going to push Meme. Nigel Carson somehow still here. That part-timer was gotten lucky today. Sloan to the inside of Meme. Going to try to take the lead on lap number 45. Here comes Meme to the inside of Smith. Now this is the type of racing we were thinking of right here. Oh, Meme gonna force himself to the inside of Smith. They were battling hard at the intermediates, and especially Kentucky and Las Vegas. Sloan holding the lead. Rhodey got a huge run. Had to back off from the 17 there. Reed all the way all over the back bumper right there. Aiden Johnson's falling back to 12th, so he's the lowest car right now running. Fastest lap of the day is the 48 of Reed. He is battling right now for 4th. Lap 48 of 65. Oh, Meme slid up there. Lost a bit of ground. Sloan's been holding this lead. Rhodey trying to catch him. Abel and Art have been battling hard for the last few laps right here. Battling for 9th. Ooh, he almost got in him. Nigel Carson could battle for his first top 10. But those top 8 have pretty much run away. Look to be the only cars battling for this victory. Rutherford could win this race for the 2nd year in a row if he can catch up a little bit. Smith now 2nd. He's closing in on Sloan. Meme's up in 4th. Or 5th, sorry. Rhodey was in contention to win the last race at Atlanta, but he got involved in some pit road incident. I think he was trying to enter pit road, and then he got into Adam Beverly, and they wrecked late in the race. Oh, here comes Smith looking to the inside of Sloan. Sloan led a good chunk of laps right there, but it looks like Jerry Smith going to take him right back. Now the 4 could get shuffled back if the 16 and 48 get to the bottom. Oh, Rhodey slid up a little bit. 4 is going to... Oh, he's going to stay stuck on the outside. Here comes Rhodey to the inside. Sanchez going to get around WBR. Wales as well. Jerry Smith takes back the lead on lap 53. Sloan fighting hard on the outside, but he's got to get back to the bottom. Meme's going to get around him as well. It's going to be a bad one right here. Rhodey! Oh! Reed almost gets into Rhodey. And that's going to slide him up high, and here comes Meme. Jet Meme to the inside. Trying to gain as many points as possible on a car that finished 16th. Oh, Sloan is falling. He's stuck on the outside. Gonna fall back to 5th now. At least now he's gonna get to the bottom. Rhodey falls back to 3rd. But now Smith is running away. Can Reed close in as he takes 2nd? Rhodey's gonna get shuffled all the way back now. Who's gonna hug the bottom? Sanchez running in 6th, Wales 7th. Rutherford's 8th, Abel's 9th, Nigel Carson is 10th, Art is 11th. Those 3 have been swapping. Aiden Johnson exists in 12th. I don't think there's gonna be pit road strategies. Sloan looking to the inside of Meme. 10 laps remaining. Here at Atlanta. Oh, Rhodey's looking to the inside of Reed. He's pushing him. Oh, he goes to the inside. Rhodey gonna take back 2nd. He was able to maintain third after going to the outside earlier, but getting pushed to the outside. Good job. He's going to take back second. Jerry Smith loves to see these side-by-side battles in his mirror right now. Looking for win number 5 on the season and a sweep at Atlanta. The only sweeps that have happened before were Pocono 2004 by Christopher Abel from the pole, and last year as well, Lolo's Art won both Richmond races. No sweeps this year so far. We might see one. We have a few laps before we can see it if that 24 crosses the line in first. 6th place and back can't really close in more than a second and a half. They're 1.8 right now. Kind of need something to happen to those 5 leaders, as now they're all single file. Rhodey trying to close in on Smith. Let's go on board with the 48 of Reed. Sloan's looking at the inside of Rhodey. He's got the run. He's going to take second with just a handful of laps to go. Here comes Reed. Looking at the inside. They're closing, I think, on the 24. Meme's going to get around Rhodey as well. That's probably the worst time for Rhodey to get shuffled back. And now the 4's got to somehow keep the 48 at bay while also trying to reel in the 24. And there's Rhodey all the way back to 5th. Aaron Abel trying to get up to 9th with Art. This could be huge for Nigel Carson to try to get a top 10. Rhodey swoops back down below to take back 4th. That 16 is on fire trying to get back up here with just 5 laps to go. Jerry Smith holding the lead. Tom Sloan in 2nd. Jimmy Reed 3rd. Rob Rhodey 4th. 5th is Jet Meme. Sanchez, Wales, and Rutherford battling hard for 6th. Abel, R, and Nigel battling for 9th as Aiden Johnson exists in 12th. I don't think he's going to be an issue, though. Yeah, he's too far ahead. Oh, they're strung out now. Sloan's closing in on Smith ever so slightly. Three laps remaining here at Atlanta. Yeah. Hold on, Mom, 1 second. Just give me like 5 minutes. They're running hard down the backstretch, coming to the final corner. Coming to the final lap. 1 lap to go here at Atlanta. The 24 of Jerry Smith holding the lead. He's got a 17-10th lead, I think, over Tom Sloan, but it doesn't look like he's closing in. Oh, it's going to be a heartbreaker for it to end like this as they come down the backstretch. Coming off turn number 4, Jerry Smith is going to get his 5th win of 2005 and a sweep at Atlanta. Woo, that was a crazy race. And looks like who's going to get it? Where's 8th and 9th and 10th or whatever? Where is it? Hello? Nigel's going to get a top 10. There it is. There it indeed is. What a race. 6 cautions, 13 lead changes. Wow. Smith led 29, Sloan 17. Here is the rest of the order. And the point standings only goes down by like 45. Drew, 313 point lead. Heading into race number 34, Smith closes into 370. And yeah, Sloan moves up to 6th. Wow. That's where he finished last year. I didn't think he'd be up there. I thought he'd be like around here. Thompson falls to 11th. Fred fell all the way to 7th. Rody up to 21st. And here's the rest of them. Good job, Nigel Carson, getting a top 10 as well in a part-time stint. That's good for him. Anyway, I hope you guys liked that video. Please like, please subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.